Standard level AI, sequences and series. Only one of the following four sequences is arithmetic, and only one of them is geometric. State which sequence is arithmetic and find the common difference of the sequence. You can pause the video and try and have a go at it, and when you're ready, you press play to see the answers. Part A, state which sequence is arithmetic and find the common difference of the sequence. So we have the first one, A1, we call it 1, A2 is 5, A3 is 10. So it's arithmetic. Second term minus the first, 5 minus 1 is 4. 10 minus 5 is 5. So that difference, 4 and 5 are not the same. So A2 minus A1 is not equals to A3 minus A2. Or you can say 4 is not equals to 5. So this one, AN, is not arithmetic. Let's go to BN. So half is equals to B1. 2 over 3 is B2. 3 over 4 is B3. So what we want to do now, we do 2 over 3 minus 1 over 2. Second term minus first term. It gives you 1 over 6. And third term is 3 over 4 minus the second term, which is 2 over 3. That gives you 1 over 12. And 1 over 6 is not the same as 1 over 12. So second term minus first term is not equals to third term minus second term. So this one is not arithmetic. Let's do the third one, CN. Second term minus first term, 3 minus 1.5, it gives you 1.5. Third term minus second term, 4.5 minus 3 equals to 1.5. So 1.5 is the same as 1.5. So second term minus first term is equal to third term minus second term. So CN is arithmetic, and the common difference is 1.5. And we can try DN as well. D1 is 2, D2 is 1, D3 is a half. Second term is 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Third term is a half minus second term is 1. Half minus 1 is minus a half. Minus 1 is not the same as minus a half. So D2 minus D1 is not equals to D3 minus D2, or minus 1 is not equals to minus a half. For part B, state which sequence is geometric and find the common ratio of the sequence. For a geometric sequence, the second term divided by the first one should be equals to the third term divided by the second. So A2 divided by A1 is 5 divided by 1 is 5. A3 is 10 divided by A2 is 5. It gives you 2. And 5 is not the same as 2. So we conclude A2 divided by A1 is not equals to A3 divided by A2. BN, second term divided by the first term, it gives you 4 over 3. And the third term divided by the second term, it gives you 9 over 8. 4 over 3 is not the same as 9 over 8. So B2 over B1 is not equals to B3 over B2. We go to CN now. 3 divided by 1.5 is not the same as 4.5 divided by 3. So C2 over C1 is not the same as C3 over C2. 2 is not the same as 1.5. And we go now to DN. 1 divided by 2, it gives you a half. And a half divided by 1 it gives you a half. So D2 over D1 is equals to D3 over D1, D2. Half is equals to a half. So Dn is a geometric, and the common ratio is half. For part C, for the geometric sequence, find the exact value of the 8th term. Give your answer as a fraction. So this is the formula for the n term of a geometric sequence. Un is equals to u1 r to the power n minus 1. And we've got the Dn sequence. U1 is the first term, which is 2. So U1 is 2. So we'll substitute 2 in there for U1. What's the common ratio? Half. We'll substitute a half there. That's what we got from before. The common ratio is a half. And n, it says 8 term. N is 8. So substitute those values. 2 for U1, half for R, 8 for N. And you can write it 2 times half to the power 8 minus 1. Put that all in your calculator and you will get 1 over 64 because you want a fraction. So 1 over 64, it gives your answer as a fraction. An arithmetic sequence has U1 equals to 40, U2 equals to 32, U3 equals to 24. Find the common difference D. Find U8, find S8. You can press pause and have a go. And when you're ready, press play again. Welcome back. So find the common difference D. So U1 is 40, as given the question. U2 is 32 and U3 is 24. So the common difference, second term minus first term, U2 minus U1, it gives you minus 8. So the difference is minus 8. Or you can do, the difference is U3 minus U2. 24 minus 32 is minus 8. So the difference is minus 8. Part B, find U8. The n term of an arithmetic sequence is given by this formula. Un is equals to U1 plus n minus 1d. So U1 is 40. It's given in the question. The difference is minus 8, which you found in part A. And they want you to find U8. N is 8. Substitute those values. U1 is 40. D is minus 8. And N is 8. Substitute those values and you put in your calculator. You will get U8 to be minus 16. Find S8. S8 means the sum of the first 8 terms. So sum of n terms of an arithmetic sequence is given by this formula. You can use this first part of the formula or you use the second part. You can use the second part of the formula or you use the first part. They all give you the same answer. Let's start with the second part. We know the first term is 40. The last term, U8, is minus 16, which we got from the previous one. And N is 8. So substitute N is 8. The first one is 40. And the last one is minus 16. And put that in the calculator. You get sum of the first 8 terms is 96. If we use the first formula, this first one, we put N is 8. First term is 40. N is 8. And the common difference is minus 8. So 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 times minus 8, it gives you minus 56. 2 times 40 is 80. 80 minus 56 times 4 will give you 96. So you get the same answer. And that helps you to show that the two formulae are the same and they work equally well to solve this question.